Yo, what's up, everybody? What is up? All right, gotta make sure we're going live on everything, and then we'll be golden. Check out Pump. All right, I can close that out. I'll bring that up here. I hear myself because I forget to mute. All right. Let's see, make sure we're live again. I can see it on my end, but just double checking. What? All right. Refresh this. Make sure. Dude, my headphones are gonna blend into me, aren't they? Because they're black. Are we live on Pump? I'm not seeing it. What is StreamYard? It says we are. You guys are refresh. Oh yeah, there we are. We are live. We are live. All right. Let's get right into it. So, if you guys are tuning in, let me get X up. Please make sure that there's. See if there's anyone in the chat. All right. Yeah, perfect. All right. If you guys are tuning in on X, what is up? How are we doing? How are y'all doing? How is your guys' week going? Yeah. It's been for you guys that are curious. If you guys didn't tune in yesterday, you may be aware that we were. Let me fix this light for a second. Let's see if that's good. Is that better? Perfect. All right. If you guys are tuning in, and that's gonna fall. All right. If you guys are tuning in and you saw yesterday or didn't have a chance to see yesterday, I want to give you guys a little community update and kind of be transparent with you guys and what is going on, what we're working on, just so that you guys are aware and in the loop. Because if you guys are curious or you've been using the platform, you may have had some trouble trying to get clips through and get them fully exported. Team is aware, and the reason for that is as you guys know, we're building out Remotion for captions, just motion graphics in general. We're building that out, and that has become it's become a pretty big job. And when we had talked to Nick before this, and we're about 98% done with Remotion. So there's some stuff around there. You guys may be seeing the duplicate captions that are showing up on the screen, which I'll get into a little bit more, but the duplicate captions where you see one and there's another line of text. So that's because we still have the old pipeline and the Remotion pipeline together. So that's why you see both of those. And now we're just going to rip out all the old stuff that we've had in and then iron out all of the Remotion settings and preferences so that it's tailored to where you guys are working. I know it's been a while. I know it's been it's hurt some of our functionality. I apologize for that. And if you guys have had any issues around the site, whether it's losing credits because you can't export, whether it's whatever it may be, please reach out. Let me know what's happening, how you guys lost credits. I would love to reimburse you guys, of course, because it's hurting the way you guys are using the platform and it burns your usage. So I wanted to say, if you're having those issues, please reach out. Just know that the team is working on getting this done. As soon as this is done, you're going to see a massive improvement along the site and how things are rendered and their captions, right? So just know that's kind of where we're at. And that's where we're at, and that's what we're building, and kind of giving you guys an update along those lines. So I want to give you guys that update. From there, that's when we can start moving faster and adding in things and fixing things that are broken or need adjustment or need tweaks. So just so that you guys are aware of that, that's what's going on. Again, we're building in public. we're building an AI-powered clipping platform that lets you take long-form content, cut it into short-form clips, and we're building it out in public. We're building it fully in public. You guys are able to see what's working, what's not, and get access to the site and use this free tool. So I just want to be fully transparent with you guys and know that we apologize. We're working on it. Project is even though stuff you guys aren't seeing visual updates or you guys are having issues, we didn't stop working on anything. We're just working on getting what we need done. So I just want to kind of throw that out there and make sure you guys are aware and be fully transparent with you guys that we're 98% there on Remotion, which, going back to our roadmap from previous streams, that is what is our big priority right now. Once that is in, you'll see a dramatic difference in the platform. So with that being said, I'm going to shut up and we're going to get into some clipping. I won't be able to export. We still have some of the export fixing we need to get. But I can show you guys exactly how we can use the platform and how you can use it to your benefit and still get moments. And then as soon as the export is fixed, you guys will still be able to export clips. It's not like they're lost. So you can kind of do half the work, kind of have a whole bunch of stuff ready for you to go, ready to post. And then once we kind of fix those bugs, you'll be able to export all those captions. Export all those videos. So just kind of want to give you guys a little update on that. That being said, I'm going to go and jump into some of our clipping for today. So if you guys don't know, there was a pretty much Claude source code has been leaked, right? So it's kind of all over X right now and what it means and some of the stuff that's in there. So I stumbled across this video, and I think we're just going to paste it in and see, because that could be a great way to kind of get a summary for ourselves into what has happened, what it entails, what details are people finding, how does it affect people, right? So let's look at this breakdown from Ashen. I want to say that's how you say it. We'll watch this video and get some clips out of it that will be ready to post in the future. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. Just like that, the video is uploaded. From here, let's go 16 by 9, 9 by 16. We'll go 60 seconds. Let's go some viral hooks. All right, viral hooks, and then we'll generate those clips. All right. So if you guys, like I said, if you guys have any questions or problems or you need anything from the team, please reach out. Definitely something we want to accommodate you guys on and make sure that we can support you guys in any way, shape, or form. A lot of this after stream, I'm going to be diving into the platform a lot more, and we're going to start ironing out some of this stuff. We're going to be pretty much heads down today. We're going to be heads down today working on a lot of these fixes. All right. All right, we got some clips, it looks like. Boom. There's some pretty good moments in here. All right. Forgot to grab water, which is like dun dun dun. Can be talking a lot. All right. So we get some of these clips in there while we're waiting. Let's see if we can find any more videos we want to throw in here, and while we're waiting. All right, so that's going. Whoops. Let's see what we can find here. Let's see if A16Z has anything in here worth grabbing. It's another Mark Andreessen video. Looks like these are clips. Wait, what is this? Andreessen is hilarious. All right, let's see. They've got to post that full thing right there somewhere. It's generating. All right. Looks like there's not gonna be anything there. So let's look. I'll just type in Claude. Why not? See if there's any videos around it. Oh, we got some clips ready already. Let's go this one. Okay, one of the things that we did adjust that I want to double click on is we had some people having trouble with when they picked 9:16. It essentially did the super zoom in scale, and pretty much the clip was not usable. This has been adjusted, right? It's one of those things we just kind of fit here, but I just want to double click on this. You guys can see here. Let me mute this real quick.
Okay, what are like the most
coolest
things that came out of this?
You can see here the captions, right? The dual paths. So that's because both these paths are in here. We're ripping this one out. So this is what your captions will essentially be. And you can see it's for motion, right? You can see all this kind of generating. It's a lot more accurate. It's a lot more accurate. It's just better overall. So this is the old path. This is the new path. And once we have those updates, this will be ripped out. You'll just have this bottom part here. And then, of course, the reason why all of this is linked to this top caption is because this is all related to the old path. So a lot of this functionality is lost here on this bottom part where, I can't move it where I want. So this will all be fixed to where this is your only caption. This right here will be ripped out, and you'll be able to have more control. So just kind of want to throw that out there for y'all.
Coolest things that came out of this. Top 4 that I think are the most interesting for us. Is that they have a new model called Kairos, which is a persistent memory in between sessions. So they're working on a new model that they're going to drop, which is basically just a memory model. It's like a PM, like a project manager that helps store memory in between each and every single session that you use it based on where you use it.
But yeah, so 9:16 is a lot better now.
Number 2, the funniest one is called Buddy. So basically, when you do slash,
look at this. Look at the quality of how these are tracking and how they're looking and how they're animating compared to the old method, right? So like this is going to be a drastic increase and a drastic advance it. Sorry. So yeah, it's gonna be a drastic increase, right? I mean, look at it. It's just the old FMPEG, right? It's just, it works, right? It's cool, but you can just see the quality of the remotion stuff. I mean, look at that.
It'll make a Tamagotchi type B character show up on your screen. I'm not lying. This is in their code. You can double check me if you don't believe me. But why not?
It's just, I mean, they're similar, but look how it's tracking.
Jump around on your screen while it's loading.
Exactly what we're looking for.
Frustration detection. This is the funniest one. I definitely had a lot to do
with
this.
Look at this.
They created this problem for me. Anytime.
So like, right, that's just kind of how we're moving towards. Like I said, the export feature right now is essentially it kind of freezes. And it's something we're working on, but you can still get the clips and have them stored in your library for when, and I'll make a big post and I'll do an announcement around when we kind of have some of those critical errors solved, where you guys can go jump in and have your clips. It'll be so much better because of the remotion. And I'll probably make a video about that as well. So I got some of these other ones here. Check out this one. Oops. I'm going to put this in the top because
to do with this. They created this problem for me. Anytime that you say like swear words or you yell at your Claude, it'll start to notice, hey, this guy's angry. Maybe I should change the way that I'm doing stuff, or maybe I should change the way that I'm speaking to
That's crazy.
And it'll like acclimate towards your anger level, which is honestly hilarious. And then number 4, which is the coolest thing for us, is that they're working on Opus 4.7, Sonnet 7, Sonnet 4.8, Capybara, as we know from a previous video. And now we added Kairos. And then the other one that's in here and actively working is Mythos. So there's 5 new models that they're working on. And the final 2, Capybara and then Mythos, were the ones that in the previous video I talked about, have like a big security level, blah, blah, blah. And they're like Ultron level smart, and that they didn't want to release it to the public just yet. The frustration one is so funny. It's literally, are they saying bad words? If they are, oh no. We need to relax because he's getting mad at us. Let's not let's acclimate towards his anger level.
That's funny.
If you do OpenClaw stuff, you have probably done this a million times where you just straight up yell at your guy, call him a dirty goddamn.
But yeah, this is some of the remotion stuff. Sorry, I'm just. go to the next one here. This is a video straight from the Claude Leaks, which is pretty funny. It's good info. Why can't I open that? There we go. There's supposed to be good data in here to decipher.
Claude Code's entire source code has been leaked on mistake. So this happened one time before. I remember, I think it was in February, somebody from like crypto found that their entire source code for something got leaked. I don't remember what it was, but now the entire thing.
Yeah, so that we, that's kind of the quick path, and then we'll go to the advanced, and we can check out some of these other ones too. So I think this is also having a problem with tracking in terms of audio and media, but I think if I rewind it,
ran it through Opus, and I was like, okay, what are like the most coolest things that came out of this? Top 4 that I think are the most interesting for us is that they have a new model called Kairos, which is a persistent memory in between sessions. So they're working on a new model that they're going to drop, which is basically just a memory model. It's like a PM, like a project manager.
So once we have Remotion integrated, which is down here, we'll rip out this top part
based on where you use it. Amazing.
So it looks like, I'm curious if that's just because I want to see, is it going to, yeah, okay. So yeah, that's the preview. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, so yeah, it's still there. Okay. Noted. In the editor, it looks, but maybe it's just because the sides are black. And that's why it's like that.
Ran it through Opus, and I was like, okay, what is like source? They just didn't do it because a lot of their use is from the API anyways. It's not like they're selling a wrapper, which, a lot of people have been up for discussion. Who knows? They have their own goals and stuff like that. But what this means is that Claude Code is now open source, just like many other models out there. And it also means that a lot of other models out there that were like lagging maybe or wanted to steal some homework from Claude Code can definitely do that now. We'll see. This could just be a really good marketing stunt from them because, these AI companies are really good at these marketing things. And maybe like tomorrow, they're going to be like April 1st. Wait, tomorrow's April 1st. April Fools. Could this be an April Fool's trick? A day early? No, I don't know. But either way, now it's open source. Everybody can use it. Everybody can look.
All right, so you can go ahead and try and export here. I'm going to show you guys what it does because I'm going to be transparent with y'all and show you guys the good, the bad, the ugly, and the great. But if I try to export here into 9x16, right? Let's see. Oh, is it fixed? We'll see. When I was trying this last night, it would just freeze on me. So I wonder if it's been adjusted. Let's see. So I have this exporting now. I should have paid more attention and see what the preview is going to be. Okay, so it's only showing the top part. Oh no, it's just cut off on the 16:9, but it's still there. Okay, so let's see. I'm curious. So maybe I was wrong and I jumped the gun and it does work and I was gaslighting you guys. Just kidding. Let's check it out though. I'm curious to see. All right. Dude, the only problem when I go Bluetooth headphones is I start to get a headache just because of my headphones are like tight. But I also just don't like things on my ears for so long. So it's an adjustment, but it's definitely better because for some reason, I don't know why, but when I plug my headphones into my Mac, like I get like electrified. Yeah, okay. So the download thing is still giving us an issue, but it's better than it was. When I was trying it last night, it would like freeze on me. But this is just because of the double pipelines being integrated and having to remove one and keep one in, which as soon as like stream is done, we're going heads down on ripping all that out and, kind of just, going feature by feature where we can improve. So that's coming. This will like literally we're gonna start working on this stuff. But let's see if we can find another video to kind of throw in here. Let's see if there's anyone made a video on it. Media. Anyone else make a video? That's a video there. It's a video there. Okay, not too many. Let's see. I'm just having interviews. See if there's any new interviews around. What is this? That's old. It's got to be old. What is this? Setra, what is this? Pulsa? AI that runs your company while you sleep. Huh. Let's definitely grab this one. I'm gonna look into that. Well, that's also, is it Pulsa? Make sure this goes through. Okay. What is this? AI that runs your company while you sleep. 1,000+ companies run autonomously engineering, marketing, support every day. Dude, okay. I literally just thought this is their website. I don't know why, but I thought I got a. I mean, it's cool. I thought I got like a 404 air. What is this? Whoa, this is cool. Meta ads. This is a. Do they have? How do I learn? Huh. Free to start. About. Where is that coming from? Is that coming from here? It is. What? They have a. There's like audio to the site. I was so confused. When I was starting the internet, I wanted to start to build AI companies. I definitely wanted to build companies that would run themselves. It was almost impossible because the dream is so big. How do I mute this though? Interesting. I was living in LA, getting cars in San Francisco. Okay, another chance. I wanted to create a platform with the vibes of the 1990s and the vibe of the 2000s, of the 2010s, and I have a future of the future. But wait a second. This is kind of sick. Like, the branding here is sick. Pulsa thinks, builds, and markets your project autonomously. It plans, codes, and promotes your ideas continuously. Okay. Interesting. The vibe is kind of sick of the site. I don't know why, but it makes sense. Going here, it does have this. It's definitely mashed together. I wanted to create a platform with the vibes of the 1990s, vibes of the 2000s, of the 2010s, and have a feature of the future. This definitely feels like that. Like, it's so bare bones. Like, look at this. This is insane. Live chat. Oh, I don't want to sign up right now. It is kind of crazy though. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Oh, this is live. It looks like running these. Huh. That's cool. All right, let's look at this. Definitely want to know more about this. Let's go 16:9 educational because I want to know. We'll TikTok viral. Actually, I'm going to explain what the company is. I am trying to learn more about Pulsa. All right. Let's see. I'm very curious. Feel something new today. Okay. This is crazy. Huh. This is this dude though. 0 AI employees. See. Huh. Interesting. Definitely want to know more about this. Let's see what it does. What's the best way to learn about a company you just stumbled across? Then make clips for it. All right. I prompted this thing very specific. I'm hoping it meets the right thresholds for clips. Interesting to see. Interesting to see what I will be able to get here for clips. All right. Selecting best moments. Oh, we got some. All right. So we got 30. Woo. All right. Good to know. Good to know. You guys can't see that there's 30. Look at that. There's 30 up here. Yeah. 30 clips. Oh, like I said, these headphones kind of just like cook my brain, man. I just wish I didn't get zapped with my head, like my wired headphones. I'll plug it in my Mac, and for some reason, dude, I get zapped. Everything I touch just like shocks me. And, like, dude, like it's weird. Like I'll like adjust myself, and I can hear like the electricity. Like it's probably not good for you. So I was like, might as well just use my headphones. But okay, what is this?
I truly believe AGI is here. Click a button, get a company. The whole economy is being rewired. Whether it's a good thing or not, this insane, open-ended, agentic platform that can do anything is unknown to most people. The later they wake up, the worse it's gonna get in terms of concentration of wealth, concentration of knowledge. A surge of people went to the site and played with it. People were paying and wasn't delivering. And like spend a lot of time the past few days, like, you know, refunding people, setting up agents to look at every single user and make it right. People don't care that like you are a one-person company. It can be exploited by the happy few, and there's a chance that like it can be understood and used by everyone.
Sick. Yeah, so that was the intro. We kept that clip there. Here we go. What is Pulsa? Here we go. That's what I want to know.
Is like, you know, refunding people, setting up agents to look at every single user and make it right. People don't care that like you
I think this is the same clip.
One person.
Oh, here we go.
Everyone.
Hey everyone, Kevin Rose here. This is the podcast where we take those 20 or 30 wild ideas in AI and boil them down to one or two conversations that we should be having every week, really helping you hone in on what the hottest startups and builders are doing in the space. And today is a great guest in that domain. It is Ben, the CEO and founder of Pulsia, and actually the solo employee for Pulsia.
That's crazy.
So we're talking about a startup that has scaled to millions of dollars in revenue in just a few weeks as a solo entrepreneur with one big dream. That is, as a founder, you can.
This is a good clip. I'm going to definitely extend this one later. Let's look at these other ones. So those are processing. What's this one?
Day about the work done. Mm-hmm. So the onboarding was like, actually give your email and cool, you'll get an email. Every day kind of thing.
Yeah.
So then I was like, no, I should show people the experience first. But it was the same essence, but it was just not as optimized for the holy shit moment in the first minute. I think that's where I landed later.
And so for people that are just watching this that have never used the product, how do you describe it in your elevator moment, like when you only have.
Dude, Clippy is right on. I think and this is what we're building it for, is making your clips, not just clips. But I asked specifically, I want clips tailored around what is this company, and each one of these clips, the first three that I've seen so far are, what are you doing, what is your company, how are you building this, which is great.
When you only have a minute or two, what's the atomic unit of what it does? Like someone comes in and they say what?
Click a button, get a company.
Wow. That's it. I mean, well, the cool thing is that because there's a random mode.
It's actually,
yeah.
It's funny because I worked for Travis for 5 years. Travis Kalanick of Uber
Hmm.
had his new company, Cloud Kitchens, that is now called Atom. Uber is click a button, get a ride.
Right.
And Travis is like a insane.
This is a good clip. I'm gonna definitely extend some of these in the advanced editor.
To build a new economy where people can come in at the cheapest cost possible. So today it's $50 a month. Hopefully, maybe I can reduce it later if I can find like more efficiencies in models and stuff like that, and models get better for cheaper. And people can be part of that economy. And part one, that's why the onboarding is so important, because if even people don't sign up, they saw what is possible. They saw like, wait, I gave it an idea and it did all this stuff. Even if they're scared and delete everything, like, no, I don't like it. Now they know.
Right. Totally.
So now they
That's
can
good.
decide. Now when they go back to work and they get laid off, they know. And I'm saying they're gonna get laid off, but let's assume, because it's happening a lot these days.
Yes.
They know, okay, I don't like this Polsia thing. It's weird. Like I'm gonna decide, but I know there's AI can be at my service.
Right.
Dude,
Right.
this guy is good, man. This is sick. I respect that. He wants to show people what's possible. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, think we have like, what was it, Block? Laid off a bunch of people. Like, companies are just laying off people left and right. Like, it's super cool that he's thinking of that. Showing that, like, no, dude, like, yeah, you can get laid off, but if I show you these tools and show you, dude, I'm like glowing right now. Look at me. If I show you these tools and show you how to use this stuff, that like you can, do whatever you want, which is kind of going back to my story, right? I didn't get laid off. I chose to quit, but I chose to quit to learn, get world-changing tool and world-changing tech that can literally change your life if you just bet on it and you take a leap of faith and try and learn these tools, right? Short-term pain versus long-term pain. Short-term pain is not wanting to learn this and saying that AI is stupid and be like, it's not going to do anything, or we hate AI, or we should, ban AI this and ban AI this, right? So short-term pain, I don't want to do this. This doesn't look good. I hate AI. It's going to take my job. Or long-term pain, you do all that. Everybody, and the way that the world looks like it's going, people are getting laid off. You get laid off from your job, or AI takes over a certain region of jobs or sector of jobs, and then you're out of a job. And, it's like AI is inevitable. It's coming. The stuff that I've been able to do with cowork, like, you don't have to hire people for. So it's coming. Are you going to be short-term pain and say that, and, learn this stuff and try and figure things out, or long-term pain, try to avoid it, and then later down the road, you're wondering, well, what went wrong, right? So it's cool that he's also like, that's his kind of view on this stuff too, is like, I'm going to teach people how to learn, like show people the good, right? There's a lot of good that comes out of this stuff.
And I think that's phase one. That's so important to me. That's why I'm preaching a lot on Twitter around solopreneurship. And even though it's like, oh, like one founder is able.
That's really cool. This is sick. I'm definitely going to look at this company. His branding is kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like dumb. It's dumb simple, like he was saying. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Numbers don't lie.
So let's talk about the numbers right now. So you have this /live where you have an annual run rate. You're very public about this, of $4.2 million plus 35% week over week. You have 3,820 active companies.
He has
human
328 companies using this. Oh my gosh. Now he has 5,888 companies using this. That's crazy. Look at that. Run rate. Active companies, human messages sent, task completed, emails sent. Dude, look at this. Look at this exponential curve here. December 31st. Look at this. This is crazy. And then March hit, and then look at that. It just took off. slight little dip, but then look, even now, completely took off. It looks like he's like kind of starting to plateau, but he's even going up here. Look at this, real time, dude. This is sick. Companies, True Stripe. That's so cool. What is this? Oh, doesn't actually take you there. It looks like. That's really cool. Auto add email for lead arms missions. Build 2 course. Automized travel. Combat phase 2 run. Send outreach to 10 French AI prospects. Personalized message with free lesson link. Fix citation engine UX and clear instructions. Feasibility autopilot. That's cool. This is Twitter, email, ads, documents. Look at that. Can I see these? Probably not, right? Yeah. There's another one. That's crazy.
Messages sent, 353,000, 137,000 tasks complete, and 102,000 emails sent. And then you also have the top companies here as well. What do all these what are people doing? Like, can you walk me through a couple examples of Pulsia companies that have started where you're like, that's a great use case, and they're seeing some great initial traction?
So you guys are seeing a lot of
So first,
skips right now, and that's going back to the dual pipelines kind of fighting each other right now.
so first of all, this live dashboard was part of like this marketing stunt, the way I explained it about a month ago, when I discovered that I realized that there was.
That's sick. OpenCIO. What is OpenCIO? OpenCIO. Right, that's what it's called. Hang on, maybe they got it wrong.
But instead lets them be part of this new economy, which we are in, and we're trying to build amazing things that can make us proud and also make us financially successful. But most people don't know. Most people use ChatGPT, which is an amazing part. ChatGPT is synonymous with AI for most people.
Things about
for most people who have tried AI, which is a subset of humanity, right?
Right.
And ChatGPT, as amazing as it is as a product, is a chatbot. And Cloud Code, which is the insane and Codex now, this insane open-ended agentic platform that can do anything if you configure it correctly, is unknown to most people. And the later they wake up, the worse it's gonna get in terms of concentration of wealth, concentration of knowledge, concentration of. It will be the haves and the not haves.
Dude, the crazy, like the going from my real world experience, dude. Like sometimes I'm looking at all this stuff, like AI and products coming out of nowhere, and this person just did this, or this is gonna kill everything. Like, oh, they're gonna destroy this market by killing them and destroy this market. And I'm like, dude, oh my gosh, so far behind. Like, what's going on? What are we doing? Like, oh, we're getting. And then sometimes I'm like, and then I go to the real world. Like I step out of the little like bubble, and I'm like, dude, we're in such like, what's that graph? Isn't there a graph where it's like, how many people actually use AI, right? There's like this graph. Yeah, this. Like I'm seeing this. I'm gonna hide this. I guess the best way to do it is like, yeah, it's like, so we're like heads down in building this thing and being surrounded by all these AI and companies and stuff springing up, and Claude shipping 60 somethings in a day or in a month. Like I'm looking at all this, I'm like, oh my gosh, like we're falling behind. Like, what are we doing? Like, how are we gonna get there? And then I step out of my little AI bubble and like workspace, and I interact with just normal people, normal friends, normal family, like, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh my gosh. A lot of people really don't know what's possible with all of this stuff. And it's mind-blowing. Like, I was a kid who was 21 at the time, working in an Amazon warehouse, just trying to figure out what to do, trying to make money, trying to make rent. And I get introduced to this thing through my uncle, get introduced to AI and learn about it and realize that it's the future. And I quit my safe, normal job, 9 to whatever, 10-hour shifts. And I was like, all right, well, it's time to learn this stuff. It's time to build something. And I've been so deep in it now, I don't realize there's people on the other end of the spectrum that are like, you can do that? It's like, yes, you could build whatever you want. You can make a company. You could design something to change your life. You can quit your normal job and find another way to create value for yourself. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, normal people don't understand the possibility of this stuff. And I think I'm falling behind. You know what I mean? It's crazy to think about. I mean, look at this. 8.1 billion humans. The color equals the most advanced AI interaction. This was in February. Never used AI is gray. Look at all this stuff that's gray. These are people that have not touched AI. Then free chatbot user, which is most of people that I know just interact on a chatbot way, where they're in ChatGPT asking for little simple things. The yellow is people that actually pay $20 a month for AI, 15 to 25 million people, 0.3% of the population. There's 1.3 billion people, 16% of the population that are actually using, that have never used AI. And that have used AI but have a sub-basis knowledge. There's 6.8 billion, 84% of the population that have never used AI. Which in my world, I'm like, what? What do you mean never used AI, right? The yellow, 15 to 25 million, 0.3% have actually paid for it. The most basic tier plan that you run out of usage in like 5 minutes. And the red is uses coding scaffold 2 to 5 million, 0.04%. My guess is that's like Claude Code, Codex, whatever, the more advanced models. And I'm sitting here, and sometimes you just gotta kind of sit back. I've realized this as building a company. Sometimes you have to sit back and like, I probably should just like frame this thing. I should definitely just frame. Maybe this is the new wallpaper. I'm gonna just say sit back. Like, I gotta realize like this is where we're at in time. Whenever I feel like, dude, I'm falling behind, or man, I don't know how we're gonna do it. Like, at the end of the day, I'm confident in what we're doing. I'm confident we're building. I know we can disrupt this whole market. I know we're gonna build the best possible product on the market. Just confident, right? You have to be that way. And then I look at this and I'm like, dude, most 6.8 billion people don't even know the scale of what we're doing. 1.3 billion people have interacted with AI in some way, but don't realize what it can do for you. Yellow, so 15 to 25 million, understand what it can do and the cool stuff it can kind of create for you, but don't understand how far you can take it. And there's 2 to 5 million, 0.04 people that are like in the trenches, building great things or messing around with it in their own unique way. They can create value for themselves. And it just puts it in perspective, man. Like it really does. But yeah. So we got some more clips here. Obviously, you guys know we're working on those things and working on getting exports dialed in and finished. There'll be big announcements when that comes. And when we're working on getting the rest of it dialed in and, kind of fixing what needs to be fixed. But kind of want to just give you guys more of an update, show you guys more of the platform, give you guys an update because you guys deserve to have updates from us. Just know the team is working very, very, very hard at getting this all dialed in and fixed and adjusted. I just wanted to put that on everybody's radar and let you guys know that we are still building this out to be the best possible content creation platform on the internet. And we're not going to stop until it is. So that being said, I'm going to end this stream a little bit earlier just because kind of showed you guys what we can do with it, and I don't really have any more stuff to show you right now, but we will. Tomorrow, I'm hoping we take a big leap forward, and I'll be able to hop on along with you guys and jump on and jam and test out some of the cool features and get back to where we were a couple weeks ago. And excited to have Remotion integrated. That's going to level up the platform quite a bit, but you know, bit by bit, man, we're just going to keep chipping away. And like I said, if you guys have any issues or problems or need credits, please reach out, especially if you guys are working while we are fixing these bugs and you guys are having issues. I want to, you know, accommodate you guys. So please reach out if you need anything from the team. You can do that on our Clipit page. I'll be there answering you guys' questions or getting you guys what you guys need. But yeah, that being said, y'all, we're going to get back to work. We're going to keep iron out everything. We're going to make sure this product is dialed in for you guys. You guys, the roadmap is on our X page. If you guys are curious where we're at the Remotion part, roughly around 98% done. And then from there, we can go on to bigger and better things and making sure every little bit of this platform is catered to brands, creators, and clippers that need their clips created, right? And have an agent that makes that experience even better. So just know that we're actively working on that. And, you know, building in public, you're going to see the good, you're going to see the bad, you're going to see the ugly. It's just how it's going to be. And just know we're not stopping, and we're heads down making sure that we can ship this product to you guys in a timely manner, but also in an effective manner, right? We got to be able to make it effective and make it work. We can't really cut corners. So, yeah. That being said, please reach out to me if you need anything. My name is Jordan, co-founder and CEO of Clipit, and we are your AI-powered content engine where you'll be able to create clips from long-form content, and they'll be production ready. And we have an agent that also tailors your own expertise into itself and creates a model around you, and as well as has access to everything in the site. So essentially, you can think of it as open cloud without the technical abilities for your clips. And that's one of the really cool features that we're excited about showing you guys a little more and the possibilities it can do. That being said, I will catch you guys tomorrow, same time, and we'll jump right into it. And I'll let you guys know if I have some cool updates. Deuces.